I'm working in a company called Global Cyber Security Response Team. I'm CISO, and thank you to Global Cyber Security Summit for inviting me here. So our topic is cloud security. So I will talk on the cloud security. You can see here, I just given the title. This is a part of Secure the Planet vision. Okay. So I have a lot of demos for you today, or I will discuss a lot of cloud security issue in the real world. So let's start the presentation. Okay, rather wasting the time here. This is my company name, Global Cyber Security Response Team. It's a part of cloud security, and this is a part of hacker futuristic attack, Secure the Planet vision. So these are 20 conferences all over the world, and it's one of the part of Secure the Planet vision. I am CISO at Global Cyber Security Response Team, a member of International Council of Hacker Association in United States of America. I have initiated various free pen testing conferences all over the world. I have served 100+ countries providing enterprise security and cloud security. I audited by many countries like Nepal, Qatar, Africa, Dubai, US, Australia for the revolutionary work. And this is my recent project. I started Build Your Own Gadget program. It means through SMS you can send a particular SMS to any of the enterprise. Automatically the entire enterprise penetrated and you get a logs directly in the mobile phone. Rather than opening the operating system, running the command through the Kali Linux, through the laptop, directly you can execute all the particular pen testing commands through the mobile phone. This is my recent project which I have worked on. Build your own gadget for security, and it's already sold this course in almost 20+ countries. I am the CFO and CISO of GC30. I am the co-founder of the Keyspace. I am the CEO of Hacker Associate. For TradSquare, I am the IoT software pen tester. From iSecurity, I am the senior security researcher. For TNet Information Technology, CEO Kathmandu. This is here. Local company based here in Nepal. This is my certification list: CCSK, CISSP, COE Docker, COE IoT, COE nothing but a certificate of expertise, CEH, PCSA, LPT, CNDA, OCP, CRE certified robotic engineer, CMP certified Microsoft professional, CPC BD certified printed circuit board designing, cloud security architect, CPT, MPT, IPv6 pen tester, web application pen tester, wireless pen tester, Reddit certified system administrator, Reddit certified engineer. You can see I have touched all the vendors. I am the global leader who certified almost 50+ technology. And this is the part of my security conferences. So I am the part of almost all security conferences, whatever like going on over the world. So first, I am the white-hat guy, and the part of almost all security conferences. I am black-hat. Part of DEFCON, Hacker Associate, Malaysia Security Conferences, Singapore Hacking and Security Event, Indian Security Conferences. This is my wing where I am working on this particular domain, training and certification panel. And second, we have wing called corporate sector. Third one, we have research and development. Fourth, I am working with the inter-health like Army, military, Navy across the globe. These are services we are providing from GC30. So I will not read, you can check on the website directly, you can check whatever services we are providing. So rather than wasting the time, I will start my presentation on the cloud security. So I will speak, this is our course outline. So I will speak on cloud security. We start with cloud security, following up the key point for discussion. I will speak on cloud security. Second, cloud computing introduction, cloud terminology, cloud component, virtualization technology, cloud security challenges, hacker futuristic attack, countermeasure, and the real world pen testing approach. So just better you can write it, because lot of things you learn from my side. And I am the complete offensive guy. I will not take care of the security. For me, security is illusion only, because this is the best way to approach the security. For example, let's say if you see any technology, better you can penetrate offensive way and find the defensive solution for this. And I have penetrated a lot of cloud network, enterprise, ATM machine, 50km Wi-Fi network, everything. Whatever technology you are saying right now, exist or not exist, may become in the future, I have already penetrated. And already completed all the conferences and training programs across the globe. And I will just discuss last real world pen testing approach. So let's understand what exactly is the cloud computing. So some myths there on the internet, people have no idea actually what exactly is the cloud computing. So I just create some graphics here to understand what exactly is the cloud computing. So cloud computing nothing but separating application or operating system from an underlying hardware and this can be separating and migrating to the other side. So this is the definition. If you confuse, go to the next level. See the image below. These are the hardware. Generally, everybody have mobile phone, right? So everybody we have mobile phone. Mobile phone nothing but the hardware. We have a laptop. You can see this hardware. Above the hardware, we are running the OS, just like Windows 7, Android, iOS, whatever. And then we have application. Right? This is the normal scenario. Everybody using this kind of thing. So when user, this is the user. So you are accessing every day. You are doing this particular thing, right? So you have hardware, you have OS, and application. And what if your hardware crash? If your hardware crash, what you will do? Generally, what we are doing is we just putting from the pen drive, from CD, DVD, we are just trying to reinstall the operating system. But nowadays we have a cloud computing technology, so there is no need of do this kind of stuff. Directly you can migrate it because everything in the cloud. So if your hardware crash, the user unable to access what? Operating system, application. Just give me 1 minute. So now everybody using cloud computing, the question is how? So these are things, you have a user, again we have a hardware, again we have operating system and then application, and this is the scenario because I think yesterday we have a workshop here. So you have used VMware product, right? Hypervisor technology, something like that. Then we are running the VMs like that, VM1, VM2 and VM3. It means several VM we are running above the operating system. This is how we are using cloud computing. It means any client or any user, okay, accessing, okay, the virtual machine like that, okay. But in corporate environment, in enterprise environment, we have a hypervisor technology. We call as VMware ESXi, and second is hypervisor. This is hypervisor technology, okay. That enterprise virtualization. Now this is very important part, the cloud terminology. So if you want to penetrate the cloud computing, you have to understand, okay, what exactly is the terminology. So here are some words replaced with the particular things. For example, let's say hardware terms is replaced with bare metal. So we are calling, okay, bare metal as a hardware in cloud computing. Second, a virtual machine is replaced with any cases. A virtual machine replaced with instances, okay. And then image, ISO, VMDK file, whatever you're running, okay. This is replaced by glance. In cloud computing, we are calling as a glance. And then storage, okay, generally like iCloud, Google Drive, Dropbox. This term, okay, replaced with object or block storage. So object storage, nothing whatever you are accessing like iCloud, Google Drive is nothing but the object storage, and block storage means the hard disk kind of thing. Okay, pen drive. Now neutron is replaced with the networking. So if you are maintaining the network in the cloud environment, okay, we are calling as a neutron in cloud computing. And then we have a tenant is nothing but the project. So we have whatever, okay, for example, I am the user, I am the client, I am seeking for the particular resources. I need suppose 1 terabyte RAM. Okay, I am repeating my word. I need 1 terabyte RAM. How much RAM you are using? Maximum, okay, 16 GB, and most of the people using 32 GB. What if I need, okay, 1 terabyte RAM, okay, in virtual environment, so I can penetrate any kind of network, any kind of enterprise. So this can be achievable, okay, through cloud computing. So this is the power of cloud computing. And then web API, so web portal, whatever you are accessing, okay, like Google Drive or iCloud through web application, this word is replaced with the horizon. So you can see this is nothing but the horizon. So it's the web portal. Now the cloud component. There are 3 main components of cloud computing, and you can just relate it. Whatever I'm just giving you the particular term, you just replace it. Okay, in real world, where are you using? For example, let's say we have virtualization. Second, we have a hybrid cloud storage. Third, we have an open instance. Have you heard about the term? Virtualization. Okay, so virtualization is nothing but what? Hypervisor technology, right? Generally, we have a bare metal, then we have a hypervisor, then we are running several operating system. If any client, okay, needed any of the particular resources, we can easily share based on the rent. This is the meaning. Second, hybrid cloud storage. So generally, when we combine 2 clouds called public and private, example Google Drive, iCloud is the public cloud. Private cloud means you are creating, okay, cloud in your enterprise. This is nothing but the private cloud. So when you combine these 2 clouds, you become a hybrid. And OpenStack is nothing but you can share your infrastructure, whatever it is. It may be RAM, it may be CPU, it may be hardware, it may be any kind of networking, okay, through a virtual platform. This is called nothing but the OpenStack. It means you can share your infrastructure based on the rent. So you can see the meaning of the hypervisor technology. VMware, ESXi, RHEV, Citrix, Hyper-V, Xen is nothing but the hypervisor technology. And then public plus private cloud, you can check here. Public IP responsible for public cloud, private IP responsible for enterprise cloud, okay, it means a privately, local IP. And then IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, nothing but you are sharing your entire infrastructure, you are sharing your platform, okay, as a service, you are giving the platform to the client based on the rent basis. So you are charging some amount, okay, because everything is based on the paid version here. So whatever the amount you pay, based on this, okay, you will get the resources from the cloud vendor. This is nothing but the starting with the virtualization component. Bare metal, I told you, is nothing but the hardware. We are calling as a hardware the bare metal. Then we have a hypervisor technology. Whatever the operating system, you can use it according to your need. So generally the best one is RHEV and VMware ESXi. Okay. So I am most comfortable, okay, with RHEV, Red Hat Enterprise Virtualization. There are some points are there because this is kernel-based security. So you can provide a lot of security to this particular hypervisor technology using RHEV, and all are completely based on the software-based version, like VMware ESXi and all these things. So if you operate, okay, security through kernel-based, through Linux-based, so this kind of attack like ransomware or some kind of attack you can mitigate easily when you have a proper backup. And then above this hypervisor, this is not a normal scenario. The normal scenario we are using of a laptop, and then we have operating system, then we have a workstation software, and then VMs. This is directly on the hardware, hypervisor, and the VMs. So you can see the VM1, VM2, it means several VM we are running like that. And after that, application, guest OS, and virtual hardware. So here you can allocate any kind of size. For example, let's say, generally most of the laptop, okay, we have how much space? 1 terabyte hard disk, right?